Hi, my name is Carina and welcome to the Carina Chronicles. Today I'm starting a new reading vlog for a new year. And I'm excited! I finished The Dance with Dragons in my last reading vlog just before the year ended, so great! And now I can start a new year with a new book. And we're starting with A Curse of Crows by Dedroog, which is a review copy that I should have finished the 24th of December, so I'm a little bit late. So I'm going to try to read this as fast as possible. It is a romance fantasy. I have no clue what it is about. Only that it's a little bit more romance than I'm used to, so I hope I like that. And, well, that is actually everything I want to say about that. We will see how it goes. I have a little bit more time at the bookstore because it is not that busy now, because it's January. What is there to do in January? So that means that I sometimes can read at my job, which might make it easier to actually, this time of the year, actually read. Okay, listen, I'm filming a very time-consuming video. You haven't seen it yet when this video is going up. But I'm filming this throughout the week because it's so time-consuming. And now I finally have the time to finish it. I know I have. I'm home alone as well, which is also part of the problem because I really need it. I need the whole house for this. Well, yeah, it's time and space consuming. So I finally have the time and space to do this. Book Rose drops an Aurelian Readathon surprise video. Well, now I'm going to watch this. What is this? Oh, really annoyed, but also really excited. So that was an update I was just going to do you. To you. Also, a very small update. My package with Pride and Prejudice and Wuthering Heights. Not Wuthering Heights. Yeah, Wuthering Heights. Arrived at the Dutch border. I needed to pay some taxes and it's shipped tomorrow. I really feel like this might be the week that I have them in my hands. I can't wait. Okay, that was enough update. I'm now going to watch that video so that I still have time to afterwards finish my other video. So I've just been filming for 1.5 hours, you have no idea. And after that I drank a glass of wine to celebrate my commitment. It was something. I also, well, I should have filmed the whole thing because it was so ridiculous. I needed to climb into my Christmas tree. I needed to climb under my Christmas tree. It was positioned very inconvenient for what I wanted to do with my bookcase. I kind of just like rearranged my whole bookcase and then with a Christmas tree and a ladder in front of it. Well, it was wow. So the thing I wanted to say was that I watched Book Roast's video about the Aurelian Readathon and we can do an adventure now, a 2023 adventure. It's a mini readathon where you read one book for a prompt per month. I think I can handle that. There are a few paths you can do. If you complete the whole year, you get a special prize. I loved all 4 prizes, so that's great. Not going to announce for which one I'm going. I also don't think I know yet because it really depends on the books that I want to read. This is really going to be such a readathon where you don't make a TBR because, well, you read 1 book per month. So what I'm going to do is read the books and then on the last day of the month I decide if I have a book that fits one of the prompts. But I am going to keep track, so to see if I find out 2 weeks in advance that there's no prompt that is fitting the book that I want to read, then I might switch up the book. But most of the times the prompts are quite easy. So for January, I either need to read a book that is a series opener or a series closer. And that is easy. They both don't really have consequences yet. Yeah, they have for the path you choose, but I don't have a preference yet for those two paths that you can choose there. And the first book that I'm reading this month, being A Curse of Crows, is a series opener. So if I only manage to finish one book, I can still finish this month's prompt. So that's great. So I'm going for that one, I guess. But there's also Stars Above that I want to read in January. And that is a series closer. So like the last part in the series. So we will see. I think I will have a series opener. But if I finish Stars Above, I slightly had a preference for the path where I needed to read a book that was the last part of a series. So if I finish Stars Above this month, I will choose that path, but otherwise I will be fine. I mean, it's been a very, very long time that I haven't finished one book at all. So I just feel like this is not the month that is going to happen. So I will at least succeed this month. That is great. That's just what I wanted to say. I'm now going to bed because I'm rambling because I'm so tired. And I'm not going to get ill again because I sleep too little. So we're going to bed. Good night. Hi, I'm updating you on the weirdest place. I know, it's because I didn't want to update you. I planned on doing this tomorrow, but I just needed to share with you that I was home at like 7:30. I had the whole evening for myself. And the only thing I could do was watch at my RBA Classics that arrived today. I am going to show an flip through of the book, but I want to do that with daylight. And I always work now at daylight. So Saturday I have the time to do that and I will do it. And for you, it's just the same. It will be here in a few seconds, you know, because it's on the same video, but just you should have to have a little bit of patience. But that's why I didn't want to do an update today. I also have no reading updates, but I just wanted to share that it's been like 5 hours and the only thing I do is watch at those. Okay, and there's another exciting thing that I can't yet tell, but that I'm also really excited about, and I chatted with people about that. Also, I planned already 3 buddy reads. February, March and April. I have a buddy read now. Which, wow. So many reading plans and no actual reading. Starting the year great, I would say. I also tried to edit my physical TBR video, which takes forever. The only thing I did was actually get all the data in my file. So, well, not yet there. But I still wanted to update you because also I felt like I needed to show that sometimes I do have time, I just don't use it wise, and I think you people know how that goes, you know? And look at me, today I'm having my hair in a bun. When do you ever see that? Okay, that was enough random content, I'm sorry, but I'm so messed up because of those classics. They're the prettiest, I need to have them all. This was like a test, but they're even prettier in real life, so we're getting through with this subscription. That was it. So listen, there are 2 things I want to share with you. First, I want to say there is no reading, this reading vlog. I'm going to make another thumbnail tomorrow. There will be no reading in this reading vlog. I'm sorry. Worst start of the year, probably ever, but it will be alright. I had a lot of fun this week with planning a lot of projects and thinking a lot about books and not that much reading. I love it. I'm just so excited for this year that I kind of got like a reading block, like a writer's block, but then a reader's block. But I will get out of it. Next week will be better. That is not even the first thing I wanted to share. The first thing I wanted to share is something to do with how I feel. Because I am extremely allergic to some specific trees, which are not important. But the moment they start to bloom, I get hay fever, and I know a lot of people have hay fever, and everyone has it in different levels. But for me, it really makes it hard to breathe for me. I have allergy, asthma, or something. How you even say it? But also my eyes just almost stop working. It's highly annoying. I have a lot of medicine for it. But because those trees already start to bloom in February, very early, I always start when other people are like, it's still winter, it's freezing cold, how do you have hay fever? Because it's so hot this year, I've started today. I noticed immediately and I feel so grumpy about it. And I will manage. I have medicine, everything will be fine. But it literally affects my mood because, of course, it's tiring and therefore annoying. But it's also because my eyes are watering all the time, I literally feel more sad. I'm more easily pushed into crying because my eyes already are crying. And therefore I feel more sad, which is so weird. So I'm going to take my medicine soon, but I don't want to get used to it too much or something. I don't know. So that is something that I am struggling with at the moment, and which also made me read a little less. That was the unfun update. Now the fun update. We had candy at the bookstore. This is so different. We had candy at the bookstore. And it was finished. And I suddenly got like, this great idea. And I asked if I could have the jar. Because this looks like a TBR jar to me. Does it to you? To me it does. It is perfect. I always wanted to have such a thing. I don't know yet what I'm going to do with a TBR jar. Because I've already so many plans. I don't know what a TBR jar could add to this. But I will definitely use it. If it's not this year, then it will be next year. But this one is going to be part of my channel. So those are the updates I wanted to do. Tomorrow in daylight, I'm going to film my beautiful classics for you, which I showed a lot of people today as well in real life. I just took them everywhere to show everyone how pretty they are. So I'm going to show you as well, like now. Hello, there's finally some daylight, so I'm going to show you my babies. I know I've been talking about them a lot, but hello. Look at this. Also, when the sun hits this bird, which I don't know how it's called in English, it shines so pretty. It's the best thing ever. Well, this is the spine, which, can you imagine how that looks like when you have 75 of these together in your bookcase? Just saying. Gold. And a beautiful bookmark. Perfect for this one. Here you see how it can look like when the light hits it. Beautiful drawing. Beautiful logo, because this one is the same in everything. Cranford Collection is it called. And then this at the beginning of the chapter. Well, this is what I needed. It's prettier even than I dare to hope. This is just the perfect collection to me. Why is it not focusing? Okay, well, point is clear. Even more pretty than I could imagine. Imagine 75 of these. I need this subscription also because they're quite slow, which means I don't think I will ever get 4 books per month. So if it's like 4 books per half year, it doesn't matter. And then we have Wuthering by Emily Brönte, which I'm also very excited about because I haven't read it yet. Pride and Prejudice is literally the only book in this whole collection that I have read yet. And obviously it's the first one again. So I do own a second copy of Pride and Prejudice. But Wuthering Heights is completely new to me and I need to read it anyway. I love this detail, like this bee. It's incredible. And again, the spine.
very, very pretty. Very pretty. Also my flower, I will explain this another time, I guess, but my flower is this flower. We have it in all the gardens in my family and see it as the bloom that blooms for me or something. So I love this. Obviously the bookmark is here, and I also put the bookmarks for the other 4 books that are coming in here. These are the only bookmarks that you get, but pretty. Another pretty drawing, the logo, and the beginning of the chapter. So yeah, this is how it is. And can you imagine how much I stared at these? There's nothing more pretty than this. I don't think so. And that was actually it for this video. I'm not mad or sad that I didn't read in this whole first week of the year. You know, a lot of people read a lot in the beginning of January, but I always have this. And it's because I feel brand new and I just love to make plans, to make lists. It's something that I know is weird, but I do really like it. And in January, all my time gets consumed by doing this, by making these projects, these plans for all my videos, filming videos that take longer than others. And I think I will be alright. So I'll just read A Curse of Crows next week. I have a whole day off that I don't need to film anything because I've already filmed in advance. So, you know, there's a real chance that I'm going to read next week. I am really, really happy with these classics and just really happy with the week overall. So I hope you still like this vlog. I also hope that I'm going to feel better with the allergies, but we'll see. That was actually it. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please leave a like. If you subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell, you will be notified whenever I post a new video. I hope you'll have a lovely day, filled with books, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye! I'm having a Christmas dinner today with my boyfriend because I needed to work around Christmas, so we didn't have time for the 2 of us. We're going to cook multiple courses and I am so excited. So finishing this off quickly and now starting to cook.